Hello, 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 and welcome back. Welcome back. We are continuing our series on a single player version of the Ultra Hardcore. It's basically a hardcore map, uh, except that I went in and entered the command to change the natural regeneration to false. So, in other words, the only way I can heal, other than potions, is a golden apple. The good news is I'm no longer down to 2 hearts, which I was not too awful long ago. I still need a couple more apples. I think I have one more apple, but we still need more gold. So I am going to go back to mining. I had to fight a few mobs, so that took my health down a little bit. And I took some fall damage here and there when I was exploring and going to the desert, and I don't know if I mentioned this in the last episode, but I retrieved that 25 iron. I even started a pathway back, and until I ran out of cobble. I thought, well, I'd just work on it a little bit here and there. It's not something I want to spend a great deal of time on, but it would be nice to have a straight path to the desert village. So our focus right now is gold. We need gold. More good news is I found diamonds earlier, but for the first time in all the time that I have ever played Minecraft, I would have gladly exchanged those 6 diamonds for 6 ingots of gold. I'm getting a little nervous. This series has barely started, and running around with 2 hearts and the little animations, the hearts are all shaky and stuff, and I was just like, oh my gosh, one wrong move and I'm toast. So, but yeah, I tried to take on a skeleton a while ago, and I thought I would be fine because he was in the water, and usually with them bouncing around like that, they're not as much of a threat, but he was hitting me and I couldn't seem to be making any progress, and so I was taking damage and unable to inflict any. So I finally had to just run away to fight another day because I was down to 2 hearts, and decided that, you know what, it just wasn't worth it. I don't like to back down from a fight. I usually will stay until the bitter end, but usually the bitter end doesn't mean a complete destruction of your world and everything you're trying to accomplish. So the stakes are a little bit higher this time. So right now I'm just strip mining, as you can see. The grass finally has spread, so we can start planting crops down here. And oh, that scared me. I like to come out of my skin. We can start planting crops down here, and we can bring the sheep down here, and we can expand this area, and the grass will spread even more. Oh, torches, that's what I came for. So that is very good. And no, obviously I have not done any organizing yet, so if that bothers you, hide your eyes. I keep adding chests and I keep adding chests, and I need to add 2 more chests. Let's do this. See, we have 3 ingots there. I need 5 more ingots so I can finish off that other apple. Oh, chests. I was going to put these chests somewhere. Let's do this. we'll start another row. Once we start getting things organized, see there's the 6 diamonds. Once we start getting things organized, I will, let's keep that on us. I will set these chests up so that the stuff will be sorted. If you've seen any of my videos from my Metropolis map, my warehouse, you can tell that I'm pretty OCD about that stuff, but I have to get to a certain point before I want to take the time to invest, because to be honest, with this being hardcore or ultra hardcore, I really don't want to spend an excessive amount of time organizing a warehouse and then turn around and get blown up by a creeper. If I'm going to have a limited amount of time in here, I'd rather spend it mining for gold or fixing up the base, you know, getting some decorating and building done, something besides just organizing chests. And I don't really care about this redstone. I have enough right now that will last me for all my purposes through the end of this series. But I'm hoping that it will lead me to gold, so I go ahead and mine it out. Now the iron I do care about. We will mine it out just because we want it. But yeah, I came across that diamond and I was actually disappointed. And I was like, wow, when does that ever happen? I mean, sure, if it had been enough for a pair of pants or a chest plate, a chest piece, I might have been a little bit more excited because at least I would have had more protection to hang on to those 2 hearts. But I was more concerned with the fact that I needed gold for apples. Alright, I am not going to chase that. Well, I said I'm not. Oh, no gold. Okay. And I know you don't need torches every 5 spaces, but we have them. I'm going to use them. It buys me a little bit of peace of mind. Oh my God. Every time they do that, it makes me jump. Oh, that's dirt. Okay. Obviously, I'm tunneling right underneath something because they sound like they are literally on top of me. And I have had that happen before, where I dug out above my head and had zombies fall in on top of me. And I do believe that was also a hardcore map. As pretty as this coal is, I'm not going to worry about it right now. I can always come back and get that later. Gold, gold, gold. We need gold, 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 gold. I want at least 16 pieces so I can gold up this apple that we have and at least go harvest 1 more apple and turn it to a gold apple and get back to full health. Then I'll be happy. I would rather, I keep forgetting to make a shovel. I would rather have a stash of gold apples, of course. But for now, I would just be tickled pink to be at full health. And the gravel makes me nervous because I'm afraid stuff's going to fall down on me. We're doing really well with the iron. So I kind of treated myself and made myself some iron picks. I haven't gone crazy and made a whole set of iron tools yet, but if we keep finding iron this often, that probably is going to happen sooner than later. But I cannot get distracted. And the frustrating thing is, I was so excited to finally get all the grass spread and grown. And there's so much I want to do. And here I am, strip mining for gold. If I can at least get one more apple eaten, I will be satisfied with that temporarily. And yeah, I hear that lava. It's a gurgling. I hear it gurgling and a bubbling. I mined out quite a bit of space around the ladders. I gathered some leaves and a little bit of wood. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to tear out those two posts that have the ladders on them now for the mine shaft. Wow, that's a lot of bubbling. You hear that? Ooh. There it is. It is bucket time. And I really don't like throwing the torches on the floor. I've said that before. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, oh, wow, oh, wow. This looks like a place that's going to be mob heaven. Hopefully not. I see light over there. Let's light this up quickly. Not seeing any gold. Yeah, this little trick of using the torch to kill the lava source or water source, PV told me about that, and I believe he saw that on a Wells Night video, maybe. Alright, we're not going to worry about all that up there. Hope I don't get lost, because that would really not be good. And I am not carrying a crafting table with me, so I can't, even if I find the gold, well, we'd have to smelt it anyway, so that's pointless. I was going to say, even if we find the gold, I can't make my apple. But I can't make it anyway, because I got to smelt. Alright, so let's get back to where we were. And hopefully without taking any damage. Okay, this was not it. And I'm trying not to do too much camera spinning or too much jumping, because I really don't like that when I'm watching videos myself, but I am trying to make sure I'm not missing a chance at some easy gold. Okay, here's our spot. Let's go crazy with the torches. I want to have a peek around in case there's some gold exposed, because we have 3 ingots. I only need 5 more to finish off that apple. Oh, that looks like a dangerous thing waiting to happen. I'm not seeing any. Iron is everywhere. Redstone is everywhere. I looked. Oh crap. Where is he? There he is. Why don't you burn yourself in the lava first? Or not. Okay, well y'all come on. As long as I can take you out. You got any potatoes? You have any potatoes? I'm not kidding in case you have potato on you. No. Of course not. Okay. Wow. This makes me nervous. Too many dark crevices. And I'm getting low on torches. And I am getting torch happy here. Because I really don't want something spawning on me. I believe that circles right back around to where we came from. Alright, well, we're going to have to head back now. I'm pretty sure this will take us right back where we were. Oh, I want a torch. Yes. That's not, no, it's not. Okay. Well, tutti frutti patootie. Alright, let's go ahead and block that off. Just simply because we could leave that one open so we can see. Well, we're going to end up cutting right through here. Let's Alright, I'll be able to see some of it. I can still hear gurgling, so that tells me we didn't get all the lava, obviously. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll go 5 here. 2, 3, 4. We'll go 5 there. Put that there. Put there. Add to the light source on the other side. Okay, well, that gives us 4 more torches. I just want a little bit more gold. 5 more. I'll be happy with 5 more. See, if I was at full health, I would be a little more tempted to hang out in that ravine and mine around that redstone. And I don't know if it's just a luck thing or if it's an actual game design, but it seems like when there's a lot of redstone, it seems like you have a better chance of finding stuff you want, like gold and diamonds. I'm making myself a little tunnel here. And I know it's not mob proof, that's okay. I'm not trying to make it completely mob proof. I'm just trying to slow them down. Okay, they can't. Spiders can still get through there. That's fine. Spiders are not necessarily a bad thing, and they're pretty easy to kill. Of course, zombies aren't really hard to kill. It's just when they come in groups, which they do tend to do that sometimes. Let's put that there. Okay. Now we really do have to go back for torches. I know if I didn't put them down so often, we wouldn't have to go back, but I would rather be careful. And the reason I'm going this direction is because I'm trying to avoid that mine shaft. That abandoned mine shaft that we found before. I had to get a drink. I have a glass of cold unsweetened tea sitting here, and it's a good. My son was here the other day, and he's like, "What's in that pitcher, Mom?" I said, "Tea," and he goes, "Ooh." He started to get a drink, started to grab it. I said, "It's unsweetened," and he put it right back. He wasn't interested unless it had sugar in it. It's funny because I grew up on sweetened tea, and not just sweetened tea, but what they call Georgia sweet, or what we call Georgia sweet. And when I met my first husband, my son's father, he had grown up on unsweetened tea. His family did not find it necessary to sweeten their tea. They said, "Oh, he gets enough sugar. You get enough sugar throughout the day. You don't need to add sugar to your tea." I guess that makes sense. But sweetened tea sure tastes good. And I guess what qualifies it as Georgia sweet is basically you put as much sugar in it as you would for Kool-Aid. Okay, I have torches scattered all over, but I don't have a full set of 64. Okay. So, our next search is for sticks and charcoal. And we're going to use this, because I don't see us using that for building anytime soon. Ah, here's some sticks. Okay. Alright, well, we'll take this charcoal and we'll put that in there. When I make torches, if I have a choice between charcoal and coal, I would rather use up the charcoal for that and save the coal for smelting. I'm not sure that it makes a whole lot of difference, but that's what I do. All right. Come on. How hard can it be to find 5 pieces of gold? I found 6 diamonds, but I need 5 pieces of gold. Excuse me. I guess we are over half. We have 6 hearts. I would just feel a lot better with 8. I'd feel a lot better with 10. But I will settle for 8 at the moment. And then we can get on with the business of fixing up our base. Trying to decide, I made that high enough in the central area that we could do our tree farm down here too. I do want to plant trees down here because I want it to look lush and green and alive. But I don't know if I really want to do a tree farm down here. I heard a skeleton. I am sure glad I didn't step forward. Where are you? I see you. Gotcha. Okay, let's go back to our hidey hole. Oh, I put all that stone up. All that cobblestone up. There we go. What's hitting me? Oh, great. Is that a witch? Yes. Oh, this may be the end of the episode. You hateful old cow. Dadgum. Well, if I wasn't nervous before... Shoot. We really need a lot of gold. Really need some gold now. I did not even expect that at all. I was listening for creepers. I was listening for zombies. I was listening for spiders and skeletons. Didn't even think about a witch. Wasn't worried about Endermen because they make that noise, and if you don't look at them, they pretty much leave you alone. You forget that witches don't make any noise. They just throw stuff. See, the thing is, if I didn't have any mobs to fight at all, and I took no fall damage, I'd be okay. Well. This bites. Do you have any idea how long it took for that grass to spread all the way down the stairs? A long time. Long time. I am not ready to lose this world. I haven't even started on it yet. I haven't made a good start on it yet. I don't want to lose it. But you can see where that mine shaft is coming through. where I dug through part of that mine shaft. And of course, if you remember when we first started down here, up there, that leads to the mine shaft as well. And the thing is, mine shafts are usually pretty decent for gold. I don't know if that's just a coincidence thing or what, but they usually are pretty decent for that. Problem is, I have half a heart and no gold apples. So I don't know that I really want to brave the mobs in there. Little bit frustrated. So I think this is a good place to stop the episode. And I'm going to do some more strip mining in another direction and see if I can score some more gold. Because I have one apple. All I need is 5 ingots. 5 lousy ingots. So, okay. Well, thank you very much for taking the time to watch my video. I really appreciate it. And we will see you next time.